Hi guys, welcome back to Leafy Thiefy. Today I am going to talk about my begonias because recently I went with a friend to a shop in Culver City and we bought some begonias. Not all of these, I just bought two. So I thought maybe I will do a video since I'm going to take some pictures to post on a group chat about the recent begonia craze that I've gotten sucked into. This is the first begonia that I'm going to talk about. It's actually the first begonia that I purchased. I spent money on. This was $4 when I got it. It's about like 2 feet tall now. When I had it, or when I purchased it, it was only like a little tiny baby about like yay tall. And look at all these like new leaves that sprouted out. And I put it on the floor, so it's kind of reaching for the light, which is why it's like these are stretching like so much. But sorry about the light change, guys. I only get like a little bit of sunlight in my room, so I'll show you guys what a leaf look like. So this begonia, when I bought it, because it was at the San Gabriel nursery, usually they don't have an ID on things, but recently one of my friend Carlos told me that it could be a begonia griffin, judging from like the leaf shape and the splatter pattern. And I don't know, it could be, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this begonia. I might actually give it away to a friend. The only reason being that it's just gotten so big. It's easier for me on like begonias that are a little more like smaller and compact, but it does have a couple of babies, so I could split it. You know, I'll just give the big stalk away, this like main guy right here, and then I'll keep a little baby one so that I could still have this plant. Okay, the next two begonias, I'm actually going to talk about them at the exact same time because these two are the begonias that I actually purchased recently from a plant shop in Culver City. I'm blanking out on their name right now, so I'm going to link that to something below. So if you guys are interested in taking a look at them, they have a lot of plants and not very expensive. So if you're in the area, you can definitely take a look at it. They have like a tiny waterfall inside. Okay, I need to stop talking about plant shops and focus on plants. But yeah, so I'll link the information below. You guys can check it out yourselves. I bought these two begonias because one of my friends posted on a group chat that she saw some begonias at this shop. I wasn't into begonias, but I went with another friend and we went on a plant date. So yeah, so I wanted to show you guys this one, which is a Rex begonia. I really love the dark purple leaves or blackish purple leaves with this like silvery grayish green. It's just like the perfect color combination and it's just so pretty. I did hear that Rex begonias are a little bit fussy, so hopefully I can keep this guy alive, and also I'm gonna start propagating it once summer comes so that I could like chop off these big leaves and propagate it into another begonia. But the one that I'm actually really crazy about is this one. I know it doesn't really look like anything, and my taste in plants are just kind of weird in general. I really like it because of this like really subtly ugly flower. It reminds me of like little pimples or like, you know, like cartoon zits. But yeah, it's just so cute to me, the sense that it's like not really a pretty thing. It's just like an odd looking begonia. But the leaf is gorgeous. It has this like bright lime green. It really adds like a pop of color in my room. And this one is apparently not a Rex begonia, but it's also very colorful. And I like the fact that the stems are really hairy. I really like the hairy begonias. This guy right here is a Begonia Caroline folia, I think. It was actually given to me by a plant friend. Initially, I was gonna give this away at a plant swap because it just wasn't doing well for me. Like, all the old leaves died off of this plant, and these are actually all new leaves. And the old leaves started getting like really crispy, like this edge right here. And I feel like this guy, you know, will die off eventually. But recently, it's been doing actually really well. Like, there's a new pub coming out right there. And like I said, I really like begonias that have this kind of a leaf structure where it's like multiple leaves in a ring. So I really like this begonia. So yeah, I guess I'm not gonna give it a plant swap because all of a sudden it's like doing really great at where I'm putting it. I'm just gonna hope I can. It was just like adjusting to my room or something. I am really into terrariums, so here are certain begonias that I have in terrariums. Also a mystery begonia right here, but I really like that like dewdrop leaf shape. I got this at like a house party, I think. I mean, it's like a house party of people who like plants, but I totally don't remember the name of this one either, so I'm gonna need someone to ID that for me. I got a couple of them, so I just like placed it in this terrarium, and it's been doing really well. I haven't had it for a very long time. Sorry you guys can't really see it clearly. I wonder if I could like go into the terrarium. Yeah, I guess this is like the only view you guys could see it as. It's not like super clear, so I apologize, but you get the point. You know what it looks like. Okay, now this terrarium jar is like straight up begonia habitat right here. I'll show you guys. I have, oh man, I can't even fit my finger in here. I have 1 begonia, 2 begonia, and that's also a begonia. So maybe like 3 begonias in here. This one's a little bit fuzzy and it's all green. I haven't seen it bloom. Also got it as like a little seedling from a friend. I mean, all of these are little seedlings that I got from a begonia loving friend, Michelle, and maybe some other people. But let's see. Yeah, it's really hard to see, and I don't have, high quality camera equipment, so I can't really show you guys what the begonias look like. Let me see if I can wipe this. Okay, there it goes. You can see 1 begonia right here. This one's doing really well. I thought it was dying, but it's actually the rhizomes coming out with new leaves, so I'm happy about that. This guy right here doesn't look like a begonia at all. It looks like some sort of ivy, but it's actually also a begonia, and it's got tiny, tiny leaves. And at one point I thought it was dying too, but I guess everything just kind of lives in the terrarium when I don't have to water and I don't maintain it at all. So it's like my cheat to make a plant live is to throw it in a terrarium. This one has always done really well for me. Also, these babies I haven't had for a long time, maybe like about 3 to 6 months. So they're all just starting to grow. You can see at that little corner right here, it's coming out with like some new baby leaves. And yeah, everyone's doing really well, so I'm really excited. I think maybe it's because all the begonias are doing so well that I am actually slowly getting into begonias. Okay, this is the last begonia that I'm going to show you, and I probably have some more begonias or begonia plugs that are hidden somewhere in some other terrariums that I can't find, but this guy is special. It's actually one of the first begonias that I ever wanted when I went onto this begonia website, because it has a little interesting, weird, like flat leaf shape, and it's shiny and hairy at the same time. Also don't remember the name of this one, even though was on my wish list at one point. But one of my friends actually managed to get me this begonia, and I like in tears. So that's why he's by himself in a special jar, because I am keeping a close eye on it and I want it to get big. And I kind of like it because it reminds me of a platypus's like beak. Yeah, so my taste in begonias are kind of weird. I don't like the pretty flowery ones. I just like the ones that are like a little more crazy and interesting. If I ever get more begonias, I'll make another video about it. And if you guys have any favorite begonias that you are growing, please leave a comment below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and if you want to see more on this channel. And again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.